brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The complete... Good for 3, and it's second down. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And brought down, but able to get it to their yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line if they keep clearing holes like offensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He got 29 yards at time.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Eddie Lacy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Sky high, 4 for, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the
mark.
highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Here's Walsh now. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. To bring it out as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Carry for LeGarrette Blount. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. The numbers from last week. 5 catches, 52 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a unit to try. They're in the top 10. Not much difference between 1 and 10.
And they'll go Wentz to Blount here. Yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Bolton. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're 3rd and short, but you did, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. But fortunately, cover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball. After such a scramble, as he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
But the sin, and you know he's in relief right now. This goes. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down following the run. From the shotgun, Wilson. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we, talking to him and the coach's performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that.
Fresh set of downs here. Wilson to give to Rawls. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking defensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
First down, this is Rawls. And a pretty big at the 40. It's on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket. Something happened, and on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Forced out to his left. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vinny Curry in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to Marshall because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey. It happened, got caught for the penalty.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his 5th touchdown now on the... And the Seahawks add on to their lead. What PAT. Quarterback throws the fade, and that's one where Rich has to make a play, right?
Brandon, all you're asking your quarterback to do is put it up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. And makes it a very, very difficult play to defend.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Wentz now giving to Blunt on the draw. And he's going to take this one down to about the 20-yard line. Given first down, it'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. A swing pass caught. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stop 50 seconds to go in the first half. They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll run again with Blunt. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to 2 straight shots on the ground, now on 3rd here.
I think the possibility exists doing it. You're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that will bring up an incision here on 4th and goal. And a kick by Elliott is an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Gets past 1 man. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Though we'll see what adjustments were made in that.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is a real.
I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something.
And assist to him, and they bring him down. Michael Bannon in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essential.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jaron Reed in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs, and blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive linemen
go line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
For Lockett. That'll go as a 52-yard punt, not too shabby. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Vinny Curry in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive end. Their homework as much as offensive. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now he'll let it. That's caught at the 25. A big play the Seahawks. 53 yards.
As a general rule, offensive lineman likes going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Runs through the contact. And left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Yards on second down.
Into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. A Seahawk first down. Wilson to his big target, Graham. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Be careful, you're losing quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
You have to be careful about how much time here. It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Rawls. No gain on the... We're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. Last.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. They're
turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll begin here with Blunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did what he needed to do.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Wentz going to give this one to Blunt, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was
Seattle, Washington. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football, 4th quarter. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. To be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Well, too much oomph there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Now Wentz got to have this one. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They'll get 23 yards there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got to move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put it.
And it's a fumble. But by an Eagle, it was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 1st down, Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one falls in bad position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flies. These corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 45. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. The way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's caught by Smith. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
When that ball was snapped, they were counting on it being now a 1-possession game. Instead, the block occurs. That changes the whole mindset for them. And if you're the guys who just blocked it, you're floating off the field right now. Big-time play.
Yeah, big-time play. Could have been a 1-score game. Instead, it stays 2 scores. Flushed out right. Now he's going to... And this will be caught at the 30. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Wilson wants to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
And this is caught inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They come out with 1 back and 3 caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And
I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball. We saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time, you're still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Play action. Now Wentz. The open man is Smith. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Wilhoit coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Here's Wentz to throw. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Oh, incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And some room to work. Space to maneuver at the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to let it fly. Complete, an excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game.